Yeah. Oh god, I'll let Dick know this too, and maybe Angel. Uh, several years, I've thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy has no flesh and is impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave but destroys life itself. And I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to. Oh my lord, storyteller. Earthfall came to destroy Galorian. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthfall was resisted by not one world, but several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium came to help the dying Galorian? If I manage to merge my world with another one, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. The denizens of Galorian will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane. Civilizations will not die. Our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. It's so perfect. It is. It really is. Bahamut the cunning and insidious Lord of Minotaurs was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison, but only 10 years passed before Bahamut was able to escape, take his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect and is the goal of my research. Moving matter between planes is what interests me now. I stop near strange symbols covered in the wall of the labyrinth. I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Encrypted riddles drawn by Bahamut during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, two minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I wrap myself like a blanket. Do you want to connect the planes? That's dangerous. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is this risk not worth the Thessalian Empire perishing before my eyes? Does Golgan, the Cyclops Kingdom, deserve death? What about Aboleth Empire? Another plane will pay for saving Galorian. There will be wars and then a new world will come, but we will survive and we will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn the victors. Bright covered notebook, the one your mentor gave you? Yes, blinded by my pride, I tore it to pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinfolk. I'm not going to run, but the knowledge written in the notebook, in this notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. The elves managed to open a portal to Savorian and keep it open until all our people escape from Galorian. Their cowardice deserves disdain, but their knowledge is unquestionable. I returned to Keonan and gathered a piece of my torn notebook, and now it is a sword aimed at the heart of Earthfall. By combining the wisdom of the elves and the cunning of Bahamut, I will save the world. What happened next? I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What was the future demon lord thinking when he wrote them? While he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out, was he still in his right mind? I will need help to understand these notes, otherwise decrypting them might take more time than Pharasma has given me. One of the minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out and devoured it. His blood-stained nose sniffs the air sharply. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I'm certain of my powers and the spells hiding me. I've done my work and can now leave this place, and still I linger. What is this strange presence I feel behind me? Like someone is watching me despite all the protective spells. Who are you? I ask carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness, a city female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. The vision ended in the most interesting moment, didn't it? Please find the rest of the pages. I must know what happens next. That's the same thing. Alright. Skipping all that. Uh, Please examine my items. Now it's just a sharded path, but I feel its power. Only a great power can resist the most terrifying of enemies, oneself. Please allow me to immerse myself in this memory and learn the story of the spiritual resurrection of the greatest of silver dragons. What a powerful item. This ring was created by an inquisitive and free mind. As a rule, such people will either become geniuses and creators of a new era, or meet tragic ends. What was the fate of the creator of this object? We can find out together. Give me 4 vials of magic essence and 2 bars of cold iron and reforge this ring. I sense the souls of the two who were bound to this relic. One was an animal, the other was a man, but neither was the master of the other. They were brothers. A most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? Bring me 1 vial of blah blah blah. Shall we? Um. Tell me the story. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I've lost count. My friends brought me here and they said goodbye to me like always. but they looked at me like it was the last time they'd see me. Cowards and insidious spawn. They're glad I was going to die, but I'll show them. Turn to live will live, and a new turn to live whose eyes are finally open. I hear a rustling of wings, and I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Sunbeams refract off his scales as he hovers before me, surrounded by a glowing halo. The golden dragon Halasix. A part of me wants to fly to him and make a circle of honor around him, as any good student should, but the part of me that turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare you fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence? He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud, but I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor has come all this way to save me, I know. I would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. More heavily I take flight to greet him, but my body controlled by the foundless strain is like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike and I'll destroy you, Helesis. What happened next? Did he survive? I don't know, but I know the place where Tendril was believed to have sought refuge for her tarnished soul. I saw Sarkorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of the mentor and student. Something that can tell us about Tender and the strength of spirit helping her to ultimately overcome the foundness within her. Can you say anything about her future? It's so strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Tenderov, but it seems that I hear her voice in the visions. Her voice full of pain and despair, as if she is in darkness which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision, but that worries me. Thank you. Restore the relic. Remarkable object was created by a talented spellcaster who is able to summon beings from other planes, as if the boundaries set by Farsman do not exist. It's a powerful and dangerous item, but it's created by an honorable person. That is probably why it's not used at the crucial hour. Okay. Interesting. What ring do we get? Ring is summoning. Ooh. That's a good one to have. I think I'll take it. Oh, wrong ring. Which means we can give a ring to someone else. Let's give this ring to Steve. Half of the pair. Kinetic Rod. Okay. That was fun. Damn storyteller with damn lore. Paragraphs of lore with a storyteller. I also said I was going to finish that and then stop and raid out, but I lied. I want to see what else is happening in my kingdom. Knight Commander Radiant Insane. We are representatives of the Hell Knights in the no man's land of the World Wound. Paractor Amnos Renth from the Order of the Gate. Paractor Larna Tyre from the Order of the Pike, and Paractor Garandorn from the Order of the Pyre. We've come to officially greet the commander of the Fifth Crusade on behalf of the coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The Order has been and remains fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the World Wound as an allied force to your side. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My army needs support. It's not possible at this moment. The Order are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Is that all you've got to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with the troop led by Paractor Darange, intend to establish an outpost, or rather a fortified transfer point for our operations. We found suitable ruins from the First Crusade and we've begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you'll be entitled as our ally to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you make forays deeper into the wound. On that, we should take our leave, Knight Commander. Interesting. Why is the horse in my chamber? I just noticed the horse in my chamber. Our intelligence was correct. Kormaz's host marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our force of nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he'll act differently. They're going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defense position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform, increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light armed slingers, a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purposes. And once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I said we only recruit experienced seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. Captain Odin is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage to fight with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be of exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. In my experience, in a fight with a dozen quick and accurate archers, the most valuable among them is the one who knows how to pick the right target. You don't learn that by that kind of skill in archery range, only in action. Call some headhunters, hard-boiled cutthroats who live by their ability to put an arrow in the eye of a moving target. Alright, I'm just gonna skip through this. Fuck. I fucked up. Shit. Ah, fuck. Fuck, I had to do all of that again, don't I? God damn it. I picked the wrong choice. Fuck. Alright, let's do the time war. God damn it. That's the sign that I should stop playing him. Making mistakes. Going too fast. But I want to know more. Ding, bing. Yeah. Da. Evil stuff. Da. We're a bad person. Blah blah blah. Send us now. Blah blah blah. Talk to the story maker. How to dragon, blah blah blah. Everything's clear. Found a page. Cool. Found another page. Found another page. Time for the story. Blah blah blah. Da. Examine items, blah blah blah. Do the story. Okay, got the ring. Put the ring on. Go to Steve. Put the ring on. Alright. And away we go. Save this in case I fuck up again. Just going through all the lores. Everything's clear to me. Alright, yes, snipers. Commander, the captain needs you to take decisive action. There's been a major scandal in the nation of Andorian. Our diplomatic partner has sent its army to help the crusade, however this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than political provocation. The Andorians want to prevent an emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Chalex, of which I have previously informed you. They deliberately sent their army to our territory without seeking Nerison's approval. If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool our relationships with Esgar and their cousins Chalex. The Royal Council command, that is to say experts, that is to say, expects you to reject Andorian's aid. Direct them towards Her Majesty's court. They are welcome to negotiate with the capital. Fortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and her council, but those Andorians did not come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, and Neosin forbids them from joining our army. Come on now, Lady Konomi, this is all suspicious. I am sure the Andorians are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We simply must accept them like dear friends. This guy's political. Yeah, blah blah blah. Let's see what the council has to say. Da da da. Da 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 da. Alright, choices. 6,000 finance points. Footman, 200%. I don't care of that. 28 hedge knights, paladins, cuirassiers, hedge knights, raiders, and light cavalry gain excellent horses. Oh yeah, we'll do with the queen, because marksmen are how we win armies. Okay. Taking care of the dragon. Yeah. Dragon complete. That's everything there. I'm just gonna quickly exit and take a look at my armies to make sure nothing else happened. Ah, demon armies approaching. Which demon army do I have to worry about? I see no army. I see no worries. Oh, I see worries now. Okay. In that case, I want you to go this way. No. Yeah, we got marksman. I just realized they both use marksman. Oh no, because it changed, right. Or it just became marksman, right. Shit. That is not what we wanted to do. Hi, kid, swoop. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Swoop, I got a question for you, buddy. Because blood chewed me out a little bit. Do you want to join the collective, Swoop? Just as a question, general question. Like, I honestly think everyone should join the collective. Like, you, Squirtle, everybody. Like, how do you join? Under my bio, there is a collective badge thing on the about page. If you click that, that goes to Blood Reaper Gaming's channel. He streams. Well, he streams Monday to Friday at like 7 a.m. our time. Just pop into one of his streams, ask him, how do I join? He'll send you the Discord link, and tell him that I sent you, and that's about it. As for being in the team, when you're in the team, the only things you have to do is you have to put a badge like what I have here, and in your title, if you're not in the official team, you just have to put the collective, and that's about it. It's free too, but I do suggest going to Bloodstream first to get to know the person who runs the collective before actually joining. Uh, yeah, you can keep your logo. That's fine. You just have to get a badge. In fact, the other thing too is if you don't like any of the badges that are there, there's like a good 60 or 70 of them. But if you don't like any of those badges, you can ask one of the collective designers, and they'll make you a free badge with your logo on it. So, but yeah, um, yeah. If you, I would like. He should be streaming tomorrow. He should be. I say this, but I think he was supposed to take like 4 shots of alcohol of absinthe for today's stream, so he might be out of it. But he should be on tomorrow. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, check him out. Ask him, and you can ask him any of the questions you have on the collective. I can answer them, but he can answer them probably better than I can, because I just ramble on and do random stuff. So, and I don't know all the fine details. Plus, he's fun to watch. So. And they're starting a new non-affiliate. They're starting a non-affiliate program in the Discord, where if you're not affiliate, you get a separate channel so that the collective members know who is non-affiliate, and we can help you support. We can help support those people and get them into make them into affiliates. So, all right. Well, that's dead. That program hasn't started just yet, but they're working on it. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. And then there was one lonely army. Toss a rock at him, my good giant. That was rude. That was entirely uncalled for. I also said I quit. I stopped streaming. I just realized I said stop streaming after I finished checking my kingdom. Here I am doing my warrior stuff. I have an addiction. I have an addiction to this game, and it really needs to stop. Okay. I'm just gonna do my kingdom stuff. Check that out. We're all good. Good news, I got a group to play fast on Halloween. Well, great, that's awesome. I will do my best to show up. I do have a couple things to do at the end of the month, so I will try my best to show up, though. So, I do enjoy watching people get terrified. Okay.